And welcome back to the Now Morning Show here on TTT Live. And those of you online, we say good morning to you as well as our listeners on Talk City 91.1 FM. I have with me Ms. Suzette Cadiz of Let's Read and Ardeen Serju of the Bocas Lit Fest. And this morning, we're talking about the Family Reading Circle.
Yep.
Yes. Tell me exactly, what is the Family Reading Circle?
Well, it's a space created by Bocas and facilitated by Let's Read, where we welcome young families just to come and read, to listen to read aloud. We will be reading stories. We are creating comfortable spaces with a huge variety of books and just encouraging parents, caregivers, and children under 7 just to enjoy reading, to discover the joy of reading.
Yeah.
And we will be, offering a little advice and more stories.
All right, so it's happening at the Writers Center, which is the home of Bocas Lit Fest as well.
Yes, of course, and the Two Sons Movement.
And the Two Sons Movement. And I understand that Bocas is celebrating 10 years.
Yes, this is our 10th year.
Nice.
And so as part of our celebration of 10 years, we decided, the festival in May 1st to 3rd this year, remains the flagship of the festival, the flagship event. But what we decided to do was program the entire year, so that we still have a central focus on the festival, but the idea is to really make the Writers Center true to its name. And so while we're very well known for writing and the workshops, etc., that we deliver, we felt it's important for us to do as much as we can to fulfill the reader development component of our mandate.
Right.
And that's why we reach out to partners like Let's Read, people who are already on the ground doing the work, to do the work, hopefully at the Writers Center.
At the Writers Center as well. Where does Let's Read normally do? Where do you guys normally operate out of?
We work through primary school libraries.
Right.
And we are also 10 years old.
Nice.
Well, look at that. I didn't know that.
And most of our primary schools in Trinidad and Tobago have libraries.
Right.
A lot of them have fallen into misuse because we don't have enough librarians, hardly any. And when schools invite us because they're worried about their literacy, and they know the value of reading, but they need help. They call us, and we go in and literally clean out the libraries, bring in new books. We work with the teachers and the children, and Let's Read works on the premise that discovering the joy of reading makes you a reader, makes you into a lifelong learner.
Yeah.
Our educational system is so test driven that we're losing.
Yeah, the imaginative side of it.
Yes.
By going through books and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So explain to me what happens during the Family Reading Circle. Is it that we do a group reading session together?
It's this is the first one.
Right.
So
it's happening tomorrow. The first one is starting tomorrow.
Right. At 10.
10 a.m.
10 to 12.
Right.
And we are very excited about it. We're not too sure how it's going to all pan out, but stories are magic.
They are.
And so the Let's Read team members, we will start off with just small circles, maybe one child, maybe 2 families, where we will do a read aloud.
Right.
And we have a variety of books. We have local stories. We have, international stories.
Yeah.
And then we are creating just little corners on rugs. We have baskets of different books. We have non-fiction, we have fiction, we have local. And we will just,
And is it that you can only read the books there, or you can borrow the books to come back? Because I know at the Writers Center, you guys have an amazing library of books available.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really encourage as yet folks taking the books out, but we're happy for folks to drop in and maybe just browse. And we also encourage folks to check out the books that are available at the bookstore, because many of the books at the Writers Center, those are submissions from previous prizes, previous years.
Yeah. And I can imagine, I'm already picturing it, because I know the Writers Center has so many nooks and crannies that you can actually create little spaces to have story time or to have personal reading time as well.
But we have done similar circles, reading circles at health or literacy fairs around the country. And it's sort of, it's different each time. Yeah. Sometimes children will just come and just sort of snuggle up with a book. Sometimes they bring you a book and ask you to read it for them.
Okay.
But
so it has a natural flow of how the day is going to progress.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's an option for you tomorrow morning.
I'll be on radio, unfortunately.
Okay.
So I'll come after maybe. I mean, will you still be around after 12? Or
No,
ends
it's 10
strictly?
to 12.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 to 12. Like we said, it's the first time we're doing it.
Right.
There are a number of firsts for us this year in terms
Yeah.
of the efforts and initiatives we're putting on. But the idea is to experiment and see what we can do, maybe what we can tweak.
Right.
We don't exactly know how it's going to go, and we think that's okay.
And how often do you all plan to do it?
It's once a month, so the first Saturday of every month.
Okay.
But again, it's open. We're flexible with it. We want to see how this first one goes, and so we want to encourage folks to really come out and bring their children. It's for children under 7 and under, but you must be accompanied by an adult.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And, you know, older, the odd older brother or sister who comes,
right,
you know,
yeah.
we'll have stuff for
Families,
them
all
as well.
families welcome.
Exactly.
But we're targeting 7
Okay.
and under.
All right, well, fantastic. So we look out for that tomorrow, happening at the Writers' Center, right on Alcazar Street. And thank you, ladies, so much for coming and sharing information. And we look forward to it happening once a month, first Saturday of every month, you said, right? At the Writers'
Well,
Center.
scheduled Saturdays, because there's going to be some Saturdays some first Saturdays where
Yeah.
but we
It
will
may not be able to happen. But
Yeah.
of course, you'll come back and just
Yes.
let us know and we will tell the
Yes.
public, right? So